Alright, what's up guys? This is Andre or Chok. I have another one of these. So we actually got Project M today. Shoutouts to PM. And this is requested by my friend Ian, also known as Iluvpreston, versus Zhane, or Shane Zelmer, or I like to call him Zelmy-kun. And this is a PM match. I'm not sure when this was. SSGO4 looks like they have a pretty nice layout. Anyway, the matchup we got here is Ike versus Sheik. Now, if you guys have seen these, you know I like to watch these videos from a certain player's perspective, from the requester's perspective. So I'm going to watch this match kind of from Ike's perspective. And as far as like helping someone improve, I'm not really going to be looking at Sheik very much, but mostly Ike and what he could do better. So another little warning or disclaimer that this matchup is from a region that's pretty far out there. They don't really have high level competition. So this is not going to be some really extremely high level PM. It's more about looking at a player that's in a lower to mid level and helping them improve to get better and reach a higher level of Smash. So let's get right into it.
It's a huge upset.
Alright, looks like they're doing stage strikes here. So they strike to Battlefield. I like Battlefield for Ike. You know, right off the bat, I would say that Ike is arrow keys. Arrow keys scroll 5 seconds, and then dot and period scroll 1 frame. So I might do a little bit of frame by frame analysis, but probably not. But anyway, Battlefield is a good stage for sword characters. You can poke from beneath. So I like the stage pick right away. Now, in PM, you can really overshoot with a lot of characters. And that's something I like about Ike, that when you do that fast dash as Ike, and you cancel into a jump, you can really like overshoot people's shields.
Sorry, that down smash put a ton of shield pressure on that Ike. He's probably already recovered now.
Now, from this first stock, there's already something I noticed that's that can already be improved, but I want to watch the full stock to see before I, really analyze what's going on here, because there's one thing that's consistent. I'm seeing consistently that could be improved on.
I don't think Zhane actually has a ton of experience against Ike, so it's gonna be tough for him to try and predict what to do.
He does have that lead though. It seems like he's doing pretty well.
And once again with a really unsafe dash attack.
I don't even know what they're saying in the commentary here. So I want to finish watching the stock, and then I'm gonna tell you something. It's in the first couple interactions that I can show you.
Yeah, the high percentage made him miss that spacing out a little bit further than he was expecting. That could have been a kill there.
Yeah. There. Oh, there it is. You look for it that time. The roll. I noticed a lot of rolls, and you tried to read that one. Okay, so here's something. Okay, so I watched the whole stock. You ended up losing that stock, and I want to tell you something that's I see that's a pretty big problem. I think. It doesn't look like you're playing bad per se, but there is a big problem here fundamentally that I think you might be missing. So when I get, I'm gonna look at early on in the stock to kind of show you what's going on here.
Super duper fast.
So right here, this kind of whiff is not safe, right? So if like a stronger player would be able to see this whiff easily, when you're doing a poke, when you're poking someone, it should be a very low committal. So if I were Ike, if I were you, I do like the idea of jab on shield, right? Jab on shield seems pretty safe, and you're kind of baiting something. She could probably shield grab you, but it looks like Shane was rolling every time, right? So you tried to look for those rolls. Now, but a poke doesn't have to be grounded. What you could do is protect yourself, choose defensive pokes, because what you want to take advantage of is your range advantage against Sheik, and against every character, really. In order to take advantage of your range, you want to be throwing out things that are low risk, cover your space, and Sheik, you want to make Sheik commit to attacking you within the openings, and you don't want to leave openings. For example, something in neutral like a fadeaway nair, you're not attacking her, but you're throwing out something that will protect your immediate space. And that's something you can spam over and over to make her scared of getting into your space. Because one thing I've noticed is that when you're playing Smash, in this whole stock, you're committing to attacks pretty often. Whether it's an attack string, whether you're spacing it out. Like, for example, right there, that was pretty bad, right? Like, you're attacking in the right spot. Like, you're attacking her. But there was no spacing here. So, I think what you could do, if you're going to do a drop-off forward air, do a drop-off here, where my cursor is, drift to the left, and then do the forward air. At least at that place, you're not able to be shield grabbed. Like, this looks like a big committal. It probably didn't seem that way to you, but it definitely is. Because you land right in front of her, right here. That's completely shield grabbable. So when you're spacing aerials, just make sure you're not in range for a shield grab, or a backer out of shield, or any out of space options. Typically, when you're doing a poke, a non-committal poke, you also want to space that outside of a shield, including outside of a run-up shield as an approach. So right here, this is interesting because you overshoot, right? So what is, so I think, PM, it seems to have less shield stun than Melee. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I think PM has kind of like normalized shield stun. Or maybe I'm just thinking that because it has the brawl sound effect. But let's see what happens out of shield here. So he does a let go of shield, turn around, and attack. So what Sheik should have done, he does a turnaround F tilt out of shield. Seems like it's pretty fraudulent. You could just block this even. So you commit to this up tilt knowing he's gonna do something out of shield. But for example, what if Sheik had something better out of shield? What if Sheik would wave dash to the right? Then this up tilt might not have worked. What if Sheik rolled to the left? Then this up tilt might have worked. Like, this is a committal again. And I think the way you play is just very high committal. And I think what you should try to do is try to space things out so that the options you use are less committal and make Sheik come to you. Sheik's big weakness is crouch cancel. So another thing you could have done, a less committal option. It's a little bit more committal than other things, but what you could have done is done nair into a crouch cancel. Then you would have crouch canceled the forward tilt and then being able to punish even harder. See, this is very high committal, and there are a lot of options that she could have done here to beat this up tilt. So it worked out, but sometimes when things work out, it's just gonna condition you into doing things that are bad, and you want to play as if your opponent's good.
See if the Sheik can convert it into anything online. Is that a high enough percent where he could?
Yeah, again here, this dash attack, like, you're attacking in the right spot and it hits her shield. Yeah, so if she wasn't blocking, you know, it would have worked. But what you could have done is, for example, a short hop nair. In my mind, I'm seeing short hop nair and short hop forward air most of the time, because those would be your aerial pokes that you can L cancel. That's the thing about Melee, right? In Street Fighter, you know, jump ins are pretty safe. If you jump in and you touch the ground, there's very little recovery. Same thing in Melee. If you jump in, you touch the ground, you L cancel, there's very little recovery, and as long as you're in the right spacing, you won't get shield grab. So I would use jump ins, spaced jump-ins as your approach, or as a defense. Like, it kind of covers both, you know. You could use it as offense or defense.
Where he could, but it's really just all about spacing at this point. Dash attack obviously got blocked coming in. I don't know if that was the best choice, but shield and ledge grab forward air that.
Yeah, in this situation, right there as you were rolling, you want to keep the needles in mind. It looks like you're just hasty to fight, so this is really bad habit. If you roll in towards Sheik, even in Melee, or just in general, you're either going to get grabbed or just take free damage like this. I think a good Sheik here would have grabbed you here for rolling in. They would have seen that you were grounded, waited for your tech, or waited for your wake up option, and then grabbed you if you rolled in. So I would either get up or roll to the left, because sometimes when you're out at the end of the stage, rolling in is the most obvious choice because you want to gain center control, right? And most people, when they knock you down, they have frame advantage, so they're in the position to cover that roll in really easily. So here is free unnecessary damage that you could have mitigated if you rolled away. I think even if you rolled away, I'm not sure if the needles would have hit. Yeah, they might have hit still, but I think maybe a normal get up into shield might have been able. Like, I think his needles covered every option. But if I was a good Sheik, you know, if I was Sheik, I would have tried to cover your get up with grab. And notice, you even woke up with shield here. Look. you actually don't have to shield after you get hit by needles because Sheik is not at frame advantage. She has time to dash, but shield just keeps you stationary. If I were you, I would dash away after the needles or jump or something. Or I would just keep moving. You don't have to shield there. And then you give her free momentum by shielding, so. Jab grab. Down throw down air is not legit in this game, so he should be looking to pursue your DIOA. So this is a habit that you've shown a couple times. Check this out. So right here, you see that spot dodge? That spot dodge, maybe you were looking for a shield grab, but spot dodge in general is not a good habit after an attack. It's only if you really are going to read that they're going to try to grab you, or do a move that might whiff right there. But holding shield might have been better. Like, you end up blocking that and shield grabbing it, but just that spot dodge in general was not very good. I would, you know, in Smash, a dash away, especially in Melee and PM where you could dash dance, a dash away is almost always better than a spot dodge. It's almost always better. Because at least you could attack immediately out of the dash away even faster than you can a spot dodge because you can dash dance back to the right. So I would have liked dash away right there instead of spot dodge. See, this is something that's actually insane that kind of I see in a lot of new Smash games. I'm not even gonna question this. In Melee, this is horrendous position, but in Smash games, in other Smash games, characters have good recovery, so I'm not even gonna question that. Like, Ike's recovery is pretty safe, so actually committing to off-stage edgeguards is actually not too bad of an idea because edgeguarding Ike is kind of weird. So that ended up working out. There, that nair, I like that nair. You should be using that a lot more nairs. There's the nair spacing. Okay, here's the thing. I've mentioned this in a couple of VOD analysis before, right? So you do this nair here, which is the correct type of nair. Now you commit to the full jab combo. You commit to it. You're expecting that she might be doing something out of shield, when in fact it was an easy roll. Now you're not covering the roll because you're committing to the full jab combo. Even 2 hits, it looks like Sheik had time to counterattack you from the back. So after that nair, you should be looking to react. So right here, after this nair, just wait. Don't jab, just wait. Because Sheik, you've already put yourself in a position, like if I scroll back a few frames. If I scroll right here, for some reason it's really laggy on the frame scrolling. I don't know why it's not like scrolling the frames. I just gotta pause and I think I just gotta pause. Yeah, it's not letting me scroll quickly through frames. So yeah, yeah, anyway, after that nair, just wait. Just right here. Look, if you know, now this is something you should be able to recognize as you play Smash. Always look for this spacing. If you've done an aerial on someone's shield and you're outside of shield grab range, you have complete frame advantage. The worst thing that can happen is they do an aerial out of shield or shield grab. Those are the fastest options out of shield, right? If you can't get hit by either of those, you have frame advantage. So you should be looking in this position for either a jump, roll, spot dodge, or wave dash, which are all somewhat slow. And you got to cover all those things. So you could do a nair to nair, you could do a nair to dash away, you could do a nair to just waiting for the roll. So you don't have to commit to the second jab. It's just extra pressure, and the only thing it covers is if she actually tries to shield grab you, which is a low likelihood. That's only one option out of many. So this nair, once you get this spacing, this is the perfect spacing. This is probably one of the best positions in Smash. When their back is to the corner, they can't roll away. They can't they can't roll away. They can't wave dash away. Well, she can wave dash away because she's Sheik, right? She can wave dash to the ledge. But it's in general one of the best positions, especially for Ike. So don't waste your position by committing to that second jab. So that's pretty important. That's a pretty big thing. You're overcommitting to sequences of attacks where you should be doing one attack and then wait for the response.
Should kill.
That's a hard commitment. I like that. It's a good try. But in general, you don't want your game to be guess heavy. This is also very, very reactable.
Yeah, the high.
So once you're in this position, you just have to wait and react to things. You're in a good position here, right? Good position. Really good position. If I were you, this is a free down smash. Free down smash. So air dodges, just be ready for it. They're very reactable. If I were you, I would have at least thrown an aerial here in reaction to the air dodge. Since you were already in the air, I would have at least thrown a forward air and L canceled it, and then he rolls. So again, that's another thing you can look for. So there's the thing: when people are off stage and near the ledge, they are trying constantly to get to center stage. That's all they want. So once they're here, you should be looking for movements toward the center of the stage and covering them with attacks. So right here, another obvious roll, very obvious roll, and very reactable. And so you should be looking. You could probably dash dance grab that. You could have down aired it. There's a lot of things you could have done to that roll. If it were me, I would have been charging a forward smash the other way already, so I can kill Sheik. You know, so cover that roll. That was a pretty easy read. Like, I've seen this roll several times from Zhane. And you know, once players, this doesn't work against high level players, right? But for low level players, when they start repeating options, you could punish it very easily and start reading it and punishing it and start getting in their head. Zhane has shown roll in this stock maybe 4 or 5 times already. And if you've shown that if someone has shown that a repetitive defensive option, I would punish it over and over. I would punish it the second time they do it, if not the third. See, that's another. See, dash attack is it feels like such a hard commitment. A couple of mistakes with tournament winners there, but even in Project M, right, you can recover pretty fast out of tournament winners. So that was kind of weird that you ended up doing it twice. See, right here, right? So you're doing empty jumps. At least cover your landings, right? Because she could easily just run up to you while you're in the air and grab you. So you're putting, even these empty jumps, you're putting yourself in danger. You might not be knowing that. So cover your landings with aerials, with nairs. You know, they're pretty... See, the nice thing about Ike, the very convenient thing about Ike is that he has a ton of shield stun. Whoa. Yeah, I think actually that's really nice. You see this back air here? See that back air? It recovers pretty fast on the L cancel. Does a ton of shield damage, and it's really strong. So, you know, if I were you, I would be spamming a lot of back airs in neutral. It has a lot of shield stun. You could whittle down her shield, and there's not much she can do to challenge that move. I would be using I was suggesting nairs and forward airs. I think back air is really great too. Back air and neutral. Like, just whiffing them. Like, the thing about PM or Smash in general, or Melee and PM, is L cancel, you have virtually no recovery. I mean, 7 frames maybe, but that's virtually non-existent if you're hitting someone's shield. So you gotta... Whiffing aerials in neutral is fine. Only a Sheik with really tight spacing will grab you out of the aerial landing, but if your opponent has not shown that they can do that, you know, it's not necessary at all. So here's a spot dodge. So that's something, spot dodge right there. You gotta take that out of your habits. So these are very fraudulent chain grabs. You probably just didn't react. But if Sheik does it once, this chain grab here, one regrab, that's fine. But look at this DI here. You can get chain grabbed again. You should be DIing away, because Sheik's down throw in PM just DI down and away to force a tech chase or go off stage, because she doesn't have any true combos off of that. You DI'd away there, which is good. Interesting combos here. So it looks like on the offense, you're pretty good. Once you have momentum, you go for cool follow-ups. But Project M, it's everywhere. You know, characters have crazy combos. I like that forward smash. You know, that was interesting how much shield stun that does. This is a great position to forward smash. I like this attempt. That she was able to wake up shield there, but look how much shield stun it does. I'm actually going to scroll through these frames to see if she could have actually acted, like, who has actual frame advantage here. YouTube is, like, going really slow on me right now. I cannot scroll through these frames. I'm scrolling through. I think, yeah, okay, you're still in lag here and she's walking already. So she could probably like wave dash out of shield, dash forward and grab you after the forward smash. Yeah, she could most likely wave dash out of shield and grab. But I think if you charged it even more, it would have done more shield stun and then she might not have been able to grab you. But I like the forward smash. It's just so much shield stun. Acting out of shield stun too is pretty hard too. You have to be. It's hard to be frame perfect if you don't know exactly how long you're going to be stunned for.
He's not really doing, you know, any of his signature like combos with side B. I think.
Okay, so this is interesting. This is another interesting interaction here. Watch this. So right here, you got to jump, right? She does not. She wastes her double jump here, right? So she has the option of landing on the platform. Now, I like that you covered the ledge landing here, but you can also cover this jump. So it looks like do something less laggy. Maybe cover both with a nair around here. I'm making a big circle with my cursor because I can cover a lot of space. But this jump is something like jumping on top of you is something you could cover. That's probably more likely than covering the ledge drop. Most people are going to double jump there. Punishing a double jump is a lot better than dropping to the ledge, because they have no double jump after that, and then you know they're probably gonna die. That forward smash was crazy, actually. See, moments like this, like you know, I like that you're waiting. I like that you're waiting and you're probably actively thinking here. But in Smash, waiting with just standing is not good. You should be either dash dancing or whiffing something, like whiffing a nair, just to keep yourself safe. Because in Smash, people are not going to give you time to wait. Like, a Sheik here might have been a lot closer. A different Sheik might have been dash attacking you already. And you can't react to a dash attack, right? So you can't wait too long and stay still in Smash. You probably don't even notice that, but it's really noticeable for me. Yeah, that wait it's a little bit too much. I like that. I like that pursuit. So here, the timing here, this is something that works for Sheik against Sheik also in melee. So right here, you got the ledge, right? So you want to hold on to the ledge, and you get up too early. You actually ledge drop. If you had just held the ledge, she would have died, right? So what you want to do against Sheik, because her reappear doesn't have any hitboxes, it's not going to hit you off the ledge. Wait for the poof, and then do a regular get up after the poof, or you can just wait for the poof and then do a ledge jump, and then hit her with an aerial. So wait for the poof first, and then hold the ledge against Sheik. Because if you just held the ledge, she would have died. I like those backers. There's the backers in neutral I was talking about. Well, how did she set this up? You could probably jump out. Wait, let me see. There's a dash attack. I think you could have mashed jump here. Mash jump, because you know Sheik is looking for an up air here. I think you could have mashed out. Yeah, right there during that tumble animation. I think if you were mashing jump, you could have escaped that. Oh, I like that pursuit with the side B grab. I like the CC. CC, very, very strong against Sheik. You tried to CC again there. I think now it's showing that your percent's too high for that. Okay, so this is a lot of just corner pressure, right? So, corner pressure here. Check this out. There was a sort of a nice combo here from Sheik. Down air, forward air. Drop forward air after your side B. So Needles, like, you're here you want to slow the pace down, I think. You want to slow it down. Because if your opponent has momentum, they're going to be putting themselves in position to catch you. Doing unsafe things, trying to get back to center stage. So right here, this side B, like, it seems like, okay, you're trying to mix up your recovery. But you just put yourself in a bad spot. You know, you want to try to get to the ledge and then do a couple ledge jumps and slow it down. Maybe even a couple ledge stalls with up B. It seems like Ike is pretty decent off the ledge, so you don't have to try to get back right away. There's no rush here. they have the better position. You don't want to rush your way back onto the stage. People are just going to catch you. So you just do a regular get up onto the ledge. Do a couple ledge stalls. Look at what he's doing and try. Maybe you can do something unreaction to what they do to get back to the ledge safely. So there's no rush. Take your time when getting back to the ledge. I mean, getting back up from the ledge, I mean. I like that CC. You could have CC grabbed. Always look. Against Sheik, one thing you want to get into your muscle memory against Sheik is CC grab. So where was that opportunity? There was a big opportunity to CC grab here. Right here, CC. You can. Well, this is ASDI down because you're doing an attack. But right there, you can grab her right here. CC grab. Just hold down and then grab. You get the shield, right? So how you want to CC grab is hold down, hold L, and then press A. Down Z is too hard to do in reaction sometimes. But if you're spamming shield and A, you'll either get a shield grab or a CC grab. You'll do both. It's an option select. Option select means you do one input, but it does multiple things, multiple functions. So CC down, and then hold shield, and then press A. So there's a guaranteed CC grab, and Sheik, once you get grabs, you can just do an up throw. Most characters, if you up throw Sheik, you just get free combos and waste her double jump and all that. What you want to practice too against Sheik, this is pretty easy to do with most characters, is once you have her in the air, just juggle her until she dies. I'm sure I could do that with up airs. So I would have liked to see a up throw here. I don't know if Ike has two true combos off up throw. He probably does. I don't have enough knowledge on that, but if not, you could do some down throw combos. But up throws are usually good against Sheik, even if you don't have combos, because she's just in such a bad position. Sheik coming down is just bad. So there's the same pattern again, right? The nair to up tilt. And again, it just didn't cover that many options. Let me show you that again. Nair up tilt. It would have, hit her if she did something, but instead she chose to roll away. So that was a hard commit again on shield. You don't want to commit to the sequence after the nair. You want to wait after you hit someone's shield. Like sometimes you commit to the sequence, but only if it's a safe sequence. I'm not saying that attack sequences on shield are bad, but only if they're safe. Because your up tilt after the nair and your jabs after the nair is not safe. She can punish you even with a rollout. Imagine if someone wave dashes out. That's even worse. So you're definitely gonna get punished. Or imagine if someone just holds their shield. You're getting punished too. I love the back air there. So, again, this situation, I want to really, I want you to grind this situation into your head that you did an aerial on someone's shield. They want to get out of their shield because you have frame advantage. They want to get out of their shield safely. They can't just shield grab you here. She's going to get punished, right? So here, you did the right thing by jumping in place, but you didn't react in time to the roll. So roll is something... If you're looking for it, it's really easy to react to because it's so slow. So, if I were you, I would have done a nair or a down air right here. A down air would have been a hard read. A nair would have been, just option coverage. So, you're letting too many rolls go. So you want to be looking for that and practice punishing it right away. I like that forward tilt. Yeah, I like these whiffs. Yeah, that's good. I like the back air there. Same situation again. This situation happens a lot in Smash. So you let a roll go. Let's see. So you get this advantage right here. Zhane is the most obvious roll of my life. This is a free down smash. I would have hard read this and went for a down smash, but if you're not as experienced, this won't be a hard read. You could just do a back air and then a nair towards the middle of the stage to cover this. I think you tried to cover it, but it was just too late. So. You should anticipate. And yeah, sometimes reaction is too slow, but you can anticipate. Have something queued up in your brain already for the roll. So in your brain, don't queue up attack sequences. Queue up their defense sequences. So you do your attack, you have in mind, okay, they're probably going to escape. They're probably going to try to roll. Shane Zelmer probably going to roll. You just punish him. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. If he misses...
Okay. There's no DI there. You got DI too.
Oh. Solid back air. 1-0 over Preston.
Okay, game 2. Green Hill. I like Green Hill. Flat stage. I would have liked FD better. Here's why. Wait, did he ban FD actually? Let me check the bans. Wario. Okay, so I would have liked FD. Maybe you like the stage because it's smaller, but let me tell you why FD is better. Let me tell you why FD sucks for Sheik. This top platform, it lets her recover. It lets her get her double jump back. This is what you don't want as Sheik, against Sheik. I used to like the stage against Sheik because it's fairly flat. He didn't ban FD, but I always prefer FD because when you get someone to waste their double jump, you don't want there to be platforms to recover on. Ike coming down is a lot better than Sheik coming down, so FD is probably a much better pick. Just in the case that you get her in the air, you waste her double jump, and then you can cover her land. Get her underneath her. I would have liked to roll away there instead of a watch. I'll show you this situation. This is very reactable. Where is it? Right here. So you get knocked down. You CC her down till you get knocked down. Right here. This is reactable. Watch. You see her jump? As soon as you see her jump, you roll away because she can't hit you anymore. You roll away here because you just get out of danger. The worst thing that can happen is she follows you forward, but she won't have enough time to hit you. That roll away. See, you would be here already. You would be here already as soon as she jumps. And the only thing she can really hit you with is a needle or start drifting toward you, which probably she doesn't have enough time for either. So it's just a experience thing. You should know to roll away here. Oh, that's why you like this stage. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. This stage helps you recover. That's fine. You get the wall jump from very low. That's good. Okay, I see what you're saying. Never mind. But when it comes to fighting, okay, this stage might be better for your recovery. But when it comes to fighting, I still like FD better. But for that defensive, recovering thing, okay, I could see your justification for this. Yeah, even the commentator said you're using a lot of unsafe moves.
He's a fairly aggressive player, in my experience.
I like that.
He seems to be out of his comfort zone. I don't think he plays against much Sheiks either.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, just control center. Oh, see, you give up center. See, this dash attack is so bad in so many ways. Like, I want to show you this right here. This is to help you. This is to help you improve. Right here, you have every advantage in life. You have center stage. You have a Sheik in the corner. She's probably gonna move toward you, and you give it up by doing this laggy dash attack that could probably have been grabbed if she just noticed you were shielding. And now, look at this position, how it's so much worse. Now you're near the ledge. I'm not saying the ledge is a completely bad place, but you die earlier when you're near the ledge. You have less movement options when you're near the ledge. This is, okay, imagine Street Fighter, right? Imagine there's a big wall here in Street Fighter. The reason the corner is so strong in Street Fighter is because they lose so many options. They can no longer jump back out of the corner, because they'll just jump into the corner. They can no longer walk back. They can no longer dash back. In Smash, same idea. You lose options that are safe. You can no longer jump away because then you're in a position where it's so obvious that you're going to try to recover. You can no longer roll away. You can no longer wave dash away. You can no longer dash to the right. So when you put yourself in this position, what you're doing essentially is taking away your options. So you don't want to do this. You don't want to commit into the corner, especially not with a laggy move. It's okay to commit to the corner sometimes if you're using a move that's like an aerial, right? But just in general, if you attack into the corner, just warn yourself of how big a commitment that is, because if you miss, you give up stage for free, and you lose so many options. So that's a very, very big thing that you don't want to do. As Ike, center control is really, really powerful, because your hitboxes are so big and your shield stun is so big. So people have a really, really big problem getting into Ike, getting center stage against Ike. So that's an advantage you want to keep for the entire game. You have this position right here, where Sheik's in the corner. You want to keep this position for the entire game if possible, because she has to commit hard if she wants to take center stage from you. Center stage, not only do you have more options, but you're also less likely to die because you fly farther. There's a lot of reasons why you want to be in the center stage in Smash. So these are fundamental things, right? These are fundamentals that you can improve on, because it looks like your movement is somewhat decent. Your movement, your follow-ups, your combo the combo stuff you go for, it's pretty clean. Not the cleanest, but it's in general pretty decent. But the stage control and the shield. See, that was good. That was good. You caught the roll that time. That was a correct whiff. See, right?
There he goes.
Soft commitment. You're fading back, and you catch a defensive option that you probably didn't even react to. You were just looking for it. So this is the kind of thing you want to do. You want to hold center stage with big aerials. That's the power of Ike.
He just needs to.
You gotta watch out for invincibility there. You're spamming a little movement, which is fine. You want to keep your hands warm, but you put yourself in a spot where you can just get hit. So yeah, don't be afraid, or not be afraid, but be wary of invincibility. So that was another elementary mistake right there, which very preventable. Happens to me. That happens all the time. Ooh, that sucks. That's unfortunate. I can't say much about that. That's just an SD. Yeah, this empty hop to jabs here. You do like an empty hops to jabs.
Too separated in terms of the actual game, but the mental space is definitely
Yeah, that roll. Yeah, you see you're jabbing here. You should be doing a neutral air here. Neutral air in the spot where he's going to roll. You should be doing attacks where he's going to roll. Because with Sheik, you don't really have to attack her. You know, let the game come to you. This is the thing about high level. This is the big reason why high level peoples always beat lower level players, right? High level players take less risks. That's basically what it comes down to. It seems like they're taking risks if they're playing aggressively, but they're not really taking risks. They're covering their attacks. They're making their attacks safe. So what you could be doing is you could be spamming nairs. You're not necessarily playing aggressively, but what you're doing is covering your space around you, and you're covering center stage. You're protecting yourself. Even protecting yourself could be defense. So a lot of this is just not understanding defense, and positioning. So if this were me playing, I would definitely approach the matchup with a lot of nairs, a lot of forward airs, fade back forward airs, and a lot of CC after my aerials, just to see if Sheik's gonna attack me, to bait Sheik to attack. Because if she CCs, if she jabs you, instant grab. If she does a forward tilt, you could do a CC down tilt or CC grab. There's a lot of things you could respond to. CC, by the way, that means crouch cancel. Another dash attack. See, I don't know. Dash attack. It seems kind of cool with Ike, but I see a lot of Ikes do it, and sometimes you get away with it if you hit the tip, maybe. But in general, it's just not a safe move. It's something to pursue. Like if someone's taking away or something, and dash attack's like the only choice left you have. I like that. Cover yourself. that was interesting. Reaching it a little deep there with the counter. Another one, yeah. I don't know where your mind was here. Maybe you were pretty salty after this. That's a 3 stock. But yeah, I think my number one takeaway from watching this set is positioning the way you space, space aerials. That's all I can say really. Back airs, forward airs, neutral airs. Use a lot of them in neutral. And then try to get Sheik. Well, in Shane's case, he was rolling a lot, so get Sheik to roll, punish the roll. I think that strategy alone would have made all the difference in this match. If you just do like a neutral air on shield, and then down air the roll. That's what I would do over and over. It's kind of like if I'm playing Captain Falcon, right? I'm going to knee someone's shield. I know that they might roll, right? So I can cover the roll with a stomp. It's the same idea. So, like with Ike, I would probably do a forward air, space it out maybe. They might roll, so I'm going to down air in place. Even if they don't roll, I'm probably not going to get hit, right? It's a soft commitment. So, you know, a read is not always a hard read. It's not a hard read. It's just a likely read because they might do it, right? Smash, high level Smash is not just people who are insanely experienced hard reading your moves every single time. No, they're just covering themselves with things and putting their attacks in places you might go, right? It's like shooting a disc, right? Or shooting an arrow at a moving target, right? You shoot the arrow at where it's going to be. You don't shoot the arrow right where you see it, where it is, and that's like attack, attack, attack. A lot of people have that tunnel vision in Smash. You want to place your attacks where they might be. Commit less, and cover your space. And on the defense, you want to do more crouch counts against Sheik, who's very weak. One last thing also, when Sheik is recovering, just grab the ledge. When in doubt, grab the ledge against Sheik. What she's going to be doing is two things. She's either going to try to hit you off the ledge or recover high. Recovering high as Sheik is pretty bad. And you want to just grab the ledge, wait for the poof. You want to press up during the poof, or if you are afraid of getting hit, then just roll during the poof. That's even better because then at least you get center stage. So when Sheik does vanish, you want to look for the poof, wait for it, use your invincibility to dodge the poof, and then attack her when she gets on top of the stage. That's how to edgeguard Sheik. You're never gonna hit her if she's recovering properly, with her up B, because she's invincible during her up B. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. There's a lot of things I pointed out. Hopefully you took some notes on that, and that's it. Okay, I have a couple more requests to do, so I'll be doing a few recordings very soon, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.